I am Luisa Diaz, author and founder of Luisa Diaz Foundation, which is a celebration of kindness. Now, I would like to introduce to you my fabulous friends and co-hosts. Hi, ladies.
Hi, I'm Samantha Basuto Drucker. I'm your lifestyle genie and host of Love and Design Project.
Hi, I'm Delana Dixon. I'm editor-in-chief of DivaGalsDaily.com, and I am your celebrity expert.
Yes.
Hi, everyone. I'm Sonia Baram. I'm an author and the founder of seedsofthefuture.org.
How are you, ladies? You all look fabulous.
We're doing great.
You know,
doing great.
Right? This is our I Love Wednesday, because they give us the time, since we are in self-quarantine, they give us the time to dress up, to put our makeup, and have a glass of wine together. Like
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
Hump day.
So, and ladies, for all our fabulous friends who are watching us, grab a glass of champagne, wine, or tea, and join us because we have a fabulous show today. Since we are in quarantine, everything goes slow, and Sunday was Mother's Day. So let's talk about mothers. Let's talk about, this amazing woman in our life. Because of her, we are here. First of all, I wanted to say Happy Mother's Day to my beautiful Sonia. Happy Mother's Day, darling.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
She's the only mom here in our panel. We are, the three of us, we are virgins. So, Sonia. I wanted to say Happy Mother's Day to my mother in Venezuela. Happy Mother's Day, Mommy. And I also wanted to say Happy Mother's Day to Trisha Steele, that she's my spiritual mom. She has been my mentor and my American mommy here. And also, as you all know, my grandmother raised me. So I adore my grandmother. Unfortunately, she's not here with me anymore. One day we will meet again. And but Happy Mother's Day to my beloved grandmother. She's always in my heart. And as I continue speaking, I want to start crying like a baby. But I wanted to ask you, ladies, what did you do this weekend? I wanted to hear what you do for your mom. And I wanted to hear from you, what has been the lesson that your mother have taught you? And I want to start with Sonia. And also, Sonia, I want you to tell us what would you like your girls to learn from you? So first, what you learn from your mom, and what would you like, second, what would you like the girls to learn from you?
Well, happy Mother's Day for all the mothers.
Yeah.
What I learned from my mom is like to really be a strong woman. Never, when you fall, just get up, suck it, and keep going. Nobody's gonna really like be there for you all the time. It's mama bird. Don't push the bird out of the nest. That being said, I think it's being a mother, just after you actually become a mother, realize how hard it is to be a mother, because you can never always be perfect. You're a human being and you're gonna make mistakes. The lessons that I would love my daughters to learn from me is the lesson I learned from my mother: always be positive, always see the bright side and the gift behind any pain. The other one is be super healthy and responsible for your own health. And third, be respectful to the environment and the animals. Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful.
That's
What
beautiful.
about you, Samantha?
So this is my mom, and I love her. She's an amazing woman. She taught me everything about everything. But most memorably, when I was small, she was still learning English. And so you couldn't find children's books in French back then in Boston. So she used to read to me French Vogue and French Elle. So instead of Little Miss Riding Hood or Cinderella or whatever, Vogue, in French Vogue, French Elle, and she taught me only results count, always be the best, try to be the best or don't bother, and don't take any crap from anybody. That's what my mother taught me.
Strong mama. Love it. Love it. What about you, Delena?
I'm so blessed because I got to spend Mother's Day with my mom. I'm down here in Georgia with her. I made her everything. I made her a skirt out of a pair of pants. I made her
Oh,
her own African mask. And I bought her favorite candy. She doesn't know this. She's watching. It's at my sister's house. So go get it. We forgot to give you your candy for Mother's Day. But my mother taught me so many things. She's so amazing. First of all, thank you for watching all those Barbie fashion shows me and my sister used to have when we were 10. I know you must have been bored to death, but she watched them. She has always told us to maintain our dignity. You can go for what you want in this life, but don't beg for it. Work hard for it, go for it, but if you feel yourself begging, maintain your dignity. And it's very important to remember, everybody should learn how to read. She's actually teaching my nephews from the same book she taught me and my sister to read from, learn how to read. So those are the lessons. Mom, I love you. I love you so much.
oh,
I love it. And you know, when you say do not beg, one of the things I remember, as I say, I grew up in Venezuela, original from Venezuela, was my grandmother. And one of the things my grandmother would say, even if you are hungry, you never say to people you are hungry. And one of the things as well that my grandmother said to me, and they stuck with me forever, is not to never compare yourself with others, because we are all beautiful. And she said, if you compare yourself with others, you're going to find out that in your mind, you think somebody else is better than you, and that's going to make you feel insecure. Or is it somebody is you're going to compare to someone that you think you are more than that person. It's going to make you feel arrogant. And neither of those feelings are positive. So I never forget that. I remember that forever. So yes, talking about positive energy, and that's what's been extremely important in my life. And to be fearless. My grandma was fearless. She has 15 children. Can you imagine? 15 wow. Children. So she was fearless. She was a hard worker. There was no excuses. And one of the things my husband always say to me that, baby, that's not an excuse I'm saying, but I learned from my grandmother not to take excuses. I learned that, what is it? Tell me. Go and, it's like, don't come to me with excuses. How are you going to do it? I don't know, but go and do it. Yes. So, and that comes from my grandmother, because my grandmother was such a strong woman and very loving. I adore her and I miss her. So ladies, I want to ask you, do you look like your mother?
I look.
Yes.
Because Samantha, I met your mother, Samantha, and you totally look like her. I met your mom's in Paris. Samantha has a gorgeous, beautiful fairy tale wedding in Paris.
Thank
you. Gorgeous. And I was the maid of honor. And so you look exactly like your mom.
She is the more gorgeous version of me. She's amazing. She is amazing. And I'm so proud of her. It was hard to be without her this Mother's Day. So I called her and I said, tell me what you want. Send me the link and I'll send it to you. So that way you choose it and I know that you like it and I know it's the right size. So I sent her something that she wanted online, but it's not the same as being, with your mom. But I'm super proud of my mom, super proud. She has just gotten the first edition of her book back from the editor on 50 years of design. I'm so proud of her. It is not available to the public yet, but it will be soon. But she is taking names for pre-order. So 50 years of design. Yay, Mom. I'm so proud of you.
You go, girl. You go, girl. And we have to get your mom here in this show. We have to get here so we can interview her. So what about you, Sonia? Very quick, darling. Do you look like your mom?
No, not really. I look just like my dad.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom is an amazing human being, like hard work. She went through a lot in her life and she had to grow and be strong, learn everything by herself. So I'm proud of her for that, for being always looking beyond the challenges.
Of course, yeah. What about you, Dilena?
Oh yeah, I am the splitting image of my mother. I was at my sister's house and we found this old picture of my mom holding my sister, and I have to say she looked gorgeous. She was like so thin and perfect, and I was like, when was this picture of me taken? Yeah, we look alike, we sound alike, we have some
Same smile.
huh?
You have the same smile as your mom. Same smile.
Well, I can tell you about my mom. You met my mother in my wedding, Samantha, in Ravelo. We have a beautiful wedding in the Amalfi Coast.
She has gorgeous eyes like you.
Oh, thank you.
Big, beautiful eyes.
I have my father's eyes. My father has these dreamy eyes. That's from my father. But I do I look like my mom, Samantha?
Something, algo. You have something of her, something about the shape of the face, something about the big eyes, something. You have a something.
And a smile. But I do believe now, because I didn't spend too much time with my mother because I grew up with my grandparents. But now I do spending, I remember my mother, and I think I do look exactly like her right now. I look myself in the mirror. I say, "Oh my God, I look like her." And yes, I'm looking so much like my mother. And some of mannerismo, algunas cosas, the way that my mother speak, the way that she talk, the way that she move. I thought that was me. No, darling, that come from my mother.
Genetic.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable how you get, those.
How our divaness is genetic.
Right? Yeah. Genetic, darling. The diva things. That's not from me. That come from my mother. So anyway, Sonia, I wanted to ask you this question very quick because it's very interesting since you are the only one mom here. The only mamacita. Which one do you think is look more like you of the you two daughters? You have two daughters, and do you see and then something that you do not like about yourself?
I like everything about myself, so. No, I think like Marjorie, my older daughter, looks more like me. We look more alike, and what I see on them that I don't like, I guess.
Sometimes, for examples, I can say that if you are extremely like perfectionist, if you like things to be perfect, and something that is really good for you that sometimes can be reflected to you, that can you be perhaps annoying to yourself at the same time, because sometimes when it's in us it's great, but when it's reflected to us might not be as great.
Maybe I'm too dreamy. I dream about that everything is possible in a beautiful world, and then when I see my daughter saying this, then I see, okay, there is a kind of a little fairy tale behind, and it's going to have much more work than you can ever imagine.
Yeah. But there's nothing wrong with fairy tales. Of course, we have to be strong, but there is nothing wrong with fairy tale. I am still on my fairy tale stage, and I do not want to grow up. And
so am I, but that's
kindness. Yes, and I think that's a positive attitude that keeps our spirit alive, and it keeps us loving life and wanting to live life and believe in people. So I cannot believe this already 15 minutes. But
oh my God.
No, but I wanted to talk about our moms and all this. But before we go, we have a quarantine birthday today. I wanted to wish happy birthday to my beautiful friend in California, Jeannie Jones. I love you, darling. Happy birthday. Forever 29, okay? Forever 29. Remember, sexy is timeless, and you are getting better with age. Miss you, and I love you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy
So,
birthday.
we have another birthday. Dilena, I think that you have
I have 2 birthdays. I
Oh,
want to wish my sister, DeShayla, and her husband, Carl, who are both celebrating birthdays tomorrow. They were born on the same day, May 14th.
Wow.
Happy birthday to the cutest couple with the cutest kids who were also born in May. So we are just having birthday cake like crazy. I'm working out like 3 hours a day for my birthday.
I know we are all eating well. Well, thank you, ladies. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Stay tuned because we have another show in 20 minutes. So go and grab a glass of wine or tea and put something cute, take a selfies, and send it to our social media. So remember, stay home, stay healthy. Besitos. Ciao.
Ciao.